Two people are recovering from burn injuries from a house fire in Chattanooga this morning. Officials say a woman was smoking while on oxygen. Channel 3's Travis Cummings spoke to fire officials about what they call a dangerous practice, and he joins us now in the studio with more on this. Travis.
Hey Cindy, fire department officials say they work multiple fires every year connected to smoking overall, and several of those are due specifically to cigarettes and oxygen. They say this is just a reminder for people to not smoke while you're on oxygen.
Oxygen fuels fire. It is the catalyst that makes fire grow, and that's what we've got to be really careful with it.
When Chattanooga firefighters responded to this home on Gillespie Road Monday morning, they found an elderly woman with third-degree burns under her arm and down her left side, and a relative with minor burns to their hand and foot. Officials learned the woman had been smoking while on oxygen.
And obviously those two don't combine. They make a pretty substantial fire and receive some burn injuries because of it.
Someone at the home told Channel 3 the two were at home recovering. There was no major damages inside the property. Fire Chief Phil Hyman says it's not always that simple.
We've had instances where houses have been totally lost because of that. And it just really depends on how quickly we're able to get there and how quickly the fires have recognized before we can extinguish it.
The department works multiple fires every year connected to smoking overall, and several of those are due specifically to cigarettes and oxygen. Hyman says it's a practice that doesn't just impact residents, but makes it difficult to respond.
When those tanks are involved in heavy fire, they can't explode. They're made out of steel or aluminum, but the projectiles from the tanks can, when they explode, can cause damage to firefighters as well.
To avoid putting yourself and others at risk, officials leave this message.
Don't smoke if you're on home oxygen. It's plain and simple.
And here's some safety tips for those on oxygen. Put up no smoking signs and be aware of people smoking near you. When you are outside of your home, you can keep oxygen at least 6 feet away from flames or heat sources like a gas stove, and keep a fire extinguisher nearby. Reporting in the studio, Travis Cummings, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you.